Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Pearson and this is my ENT 670. Is there a market that fits your product on Allie's Resort and Spa? So Allie's Resort and Spa, this was Allie who the business was named after or will be named after. Unfortunately, this past December, I had to make the horrible decision to put Allie down. She had bone cancer and it just was very quick. But anyway, so that's my sweet Allie though, where this idea and business originated from. So anyway, that's my baby, and hopefully Allie's Pet Resort and Spa will be your fur baby's home away from home. So Allie's Resort and Spa, the story behind the business and the future. So in 2009, my life changed forever. I lost my husband. We were both 29 years old, and we had sweet Maddie and Oreo, who were our two puppies. They were about 11 months old. Almost 12, almost a year. It's just a couple of weeks from their 1 year, their birthday. So, anyway, we had those two babies and they were great therapy for me. About 4 months after I lost Alan, I did find Allie. She came into my life at the perfect time and was just comfort and therapy and just a blessing, honestly, to me at that time. And with Allie she was a cockapoo, so she had to be groomed, where Maddie and Oreo were lab spaniel mixes. They had to have baths, but did not have to have haircuts. So at the time when I found Allie and when I had Maddie and Oreo, I was working at a vet's office, but we did not have a groomer. So of course I always took Maddie and Oreo to get baths, but unfortunately we were unable to do haircuts. So that's where the anxiety came in of having to take her somewhere and leaving her. Allie became extremely attached to me and vice versa, to be honest, when I found her. So she had anxiety when she was not with me, which it definitely got better over time. But I as well had anxiety. And also I ended up adopting two more dogs that required grooming. They were both golden doodles. Still have those two babies with me. So then after I unfortunately, my groomer that I used to take her to, that I felt comfortable with, left or was unable to groom anymore. We hired a groomer at the vet's office. So fortunately, I was able to take my three babies to work with me. So that eased the anxiety on everyone's mind. But it was short term because she ended up not having, we ended the grooming. So again, there went my anxiety. So the only thing that I could think to do is to start my own business to help calm my fears. And who else better to start that type of business than someone who completely understands the anxiety of leaving your pet somewhere where you don't have your eyes on them all the time. So these are just some of my babies. So there's Allie in the top left and bottom right corner. On underneath the blonde dog, that is my Lily. So she's actually a cockadoodle. She's a miniature mixed with a miniature golden doodle. And then Mercy is the one on the far right with the sunglasses on, and then Porter James is the one on beside her with the sunglasses on. He's my little Roddy Pitt. Unfortunately had to put him down as well. And then Oreo in the middle. So this right here shows my anxiety of why I had a hard time leaving all my babies somewhere and just didn't feel comfortable. So that picture right there is my reason. So this is just some data from the American Pet Productions Products Association, the APPA. So just how many people have one or more dogs or cats in their household, and it's a pretty large amount. So there's definitely a need in the area of having to have a place to take your dog or cat to be groomed, for boarding or for daycare. So according to the Pet Product Association, Americans spent $95.7 billion in 2019 on their pets. In 2020, in the midst of a pandemic, Americans spent almost $104 billion on their pets. And through my research and just speaking with people in the market, the reason I think that there is more that was spent is because people were home. People adopted dogs. People, therefore, then they needed the dog food. They needed to take their dogs to be groomed and boarded and things such as that. Now, of course, this includes pet visits and toys and everything. And I'm pretty sure I spent a lot of that money as well. Nowhere close, but a lot of money. So what will Allie's Resort have to offer? Top quality grooms at an affordable price, luxury boarding facility that is unlike anything around, 24/7 camera access to your pet, dog daycare where your pet will have playtime, ice cream parties, and hopefully at some point pool parties. Most importantly, we offer compassionate care. That is really my tagline. I like that line. Because it's so important. So like I said, I say many times, it's going to be their home away from home. And our goal is to calm any fears that an owner may have and your fur babies may have. And so everyone is comfortable and happy. So frustrations and solutions. So anxiety about leaving your pet. Well, we've got 24/7 camera access. You can pull them up on your phone at any time. We have different packages to accommodate the different types of income levels. So really income is not an issue. We'll be able to accommodate anybody. And of course there are local veterinarians that will be around that are local, obviously, and if they are sick or something does happen, we're able to take them directly to a vet's office. So marketing, Facebook business page, keep that active. Instagram, actually TikTok would probably be a big one. Just thought about as we're doing this. So TikTok, brochures, flyers, taking them to vets' offices and dropping off flyers and brochures, even to put in with new puppy packets, or just all of their pets when they come for a visit. Great website. And of course we'll have a rewards program, loyalty program. So referrals, you refer people, we'll give you a discount on groom or daycare or boarding, whichever it is that you're fortunate enough to do with us. This will be our example of our flyer and brochure. We're exclusive, reliable pet care services from trained professionals, and we will have trained professionals. So let us make leaving your fur baby less stressful. Let us help you. Let us take that off your plate. As I said, with the daycare and with the boarding, we're gonna have TVs in their rooms. We're going to 24/7 camera access so you can see your pet at all times. So we're going to make this less stressful for you and your fur baby as possible. So plans for Allie's Resort and Spa is become the best grooming, boarding, and daycare facility for dogs and cats. Possibly we will have a boutique. I know we will start with homemade treats that will especially help with those fur babies that have horrible allergies, so we can make them to accommodate your pet. If they're allergic to peanut butter, we'll make something that's not peanut butter. I want to expand to have a water therapy pool. Many dogs have arthritis, muscle atrophy, ACL tears, and they need water therapy. This is not an option anywhere around here, and I think Raleigh is the closest area, and that's about an hour and 45 minutes away from here. So that is definitely something that I want to do in the future. So again, here are my fur babies, and the reason that I am doing this Allie's Resort and Spa. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.